Jagersfontein has been a part of South Africa that has faced quite a lot of difficulties itself. Now, government is taking steps to hold those responsible for the dam collapse to be accountable. The Water and Sanitation Deputy Minister saying a case has been opened against the mine's management and they are now working with law enforcement.
Well, the Charlesville area of the Free State town was left in ruins after a mine dam wall collapsed in September. One person died.
On our side as a Department of Water and Sanitation, we've been on the ground with the other relevant departments. We've done our assessment and we've came to a conclusion that our water use licenses that were given to this mining operation, there's been the contravention of the law by the owners of the operation, and therefore the National Water Act is very clearly that there is an offense that has been committed in terms of Section 151 of the National Water Act. And the owners now will have to be in a position to deal with those issues of transgression around non-compliance of their tailing dams, non-compliance with our license conditions, including the directives that have been ignored. And on the basis of that information and the pollution that has happened on the water resource, including some of the rivers that are there, we've opened up a case today. But beyond opening up the case, there is a responsibility to put a remedial action plan. I was very pleased to note that rehabilitation is happening there, but we are still worried about the operations because the issues of their tailing dam and the tailing facility where they need to dispose water, we have not given them an authorization to do that. They've made an application and those issues were not satisfied. They've also produced a remedial action plan, and we are looking at it whether we are satisfied or not. Lastly, if that operation wants to continue, they will have to apply for the relevant water use authorization. We'll look at it. But as we say right now, they were in a position to give us false information when they said the structure of the dam was having that particular integrity can withstand. We are worried now. The rains have started in that particular area, and the operation is in a floodplain. And you could see that stormwater and wastewater, they are not being separated. And if it continues to rain, there is a highly likelihood that some of these things is going to recur. And we've gotten assurance from them today that they will do whatever it takes to ensure that it doesn't recur. And we'll keep monitoring, working with the other relevant departments nationally and in the province and the municipality.
But investigations into the pollution caused by the collapse have revealed a potentially much larger problem.
If you look at the slime that is there, you'll find that the slime that was there, it doesn't contain hazardous material, but it has an impact on the water source, as we have said. Secondly, there is a sewer plant there, which is a wastewater treatment plant that is within the floodline, and it was destroyed. Currently, work is happening to repair that particular plant. But what we have noticed, there is a seepage. In other words, the sewer is running into the next river that is there, and you could see that there is levels of E. coli. Our department and the Department of Environment in the province, working with the University of Free State, they are busy taking samples, and the directive has been issued that that wastewater treatment plant must be able to be in compliance. But when we went to site, you could see that the entire system there, even those mine dams, they are not properly maintained. They're like dongas right now. There's a lot of runoff. There can even be a possibility of flooding that can cause problems. But now, because water is underground, they want to pump it out. And when they don't pump that water out, the structures, which are the pillars, because they did underground mining at a particular point, they might collapse and cause problems either to those who are working them, but also it can cause problems to the settlement, but it can still cause problems to the environment. Therefore, the remedial action plan that they have given, we are going to conclude very shortly with our teams and other departments. We'll go to court and ensure that that document, which is a remedial action plan, become a declaratory order, so that if there's any default, we can be able to enforce because it's a court order. Because in our experience in the past, plans will be submitted, but there will be non-compliance with those particular plans, and we need to cover ourselves in terms of being responsible ensuring that action can be taken even later.